Rodents actively use their whiskers to explore complex, unfamiliar environments, such as dumpsters. To accomplish this, the rodent brain takes information from the whiskers through a series of processing stages in a set of brain areas collectively called the Whisker-Trigeminal system. In this work, we propose an approach to building an end-to-end computation model of this system. Based on experimental results, we began with the assumption that the whisker system's goal is recognizing the shape of objects in the environment. Our hypothesis is that deep neural networks optimized to solve this task will match the neural responses from the brain areas achieving the same task. This goal-driven approach has been successful in modeling the visual and auditory cortex. But how do we get data into the system like rodent whiskers do? To obtain a physically correct model of whisker array, we built 31 whiskers using bullet physics engine, each matching positions and curvatures to biological data. Each whisker consisted of units connected with brains. The stiffness of these brains was set to ensure that the whisker behave like they are observed to do on real rats. After building the array, we then generated a dataset by allowing the whisker array to sweep across a large variety of three-dimensional objects at a variety of sizes. These objects were chosen from the ShapeNet collection. Inspired by rodent behaviors, we swept the whisker array across the objects in multiple vertical locations, attack angles, and sweep speeds. Using this dataset, we explored four families of network architectures, representing different hypotheses of brain areas integrating spatial and temporal information. In spatial-temporal family, both information are integrated simultaneously. In the temporal-spatial family, temporal information is integrated first before being passed for spatial integration, vice versa in the spatial-temporal family. In the recurrent family, temporal information is represented by network states. As shown by the confusion matrix, our best-performing network does group different objects according to their shapes. Moreover, across many specific architectures, we found only a small number that had high shape recognition performance. In fact, high performance can be achieved by networks from several families. In order to determine which one is more like the real trigeminal system, we compared the models using their RDMs, where structural patterns emerged from lower to higher layers. Indeed, we found that intermodal differences were significantly larger than within-model differences. We are currently in the process of gathering experimental data and using it to determine the best model at explaining neural responses. In summary, these results are a proof of concept that deep neural networks models of the Whisker-Trigeminal system are potentially within reach.